It's Friday, it is blog day, and that can only mean one thing. BPG is going to come at you with next week's event initial impressions. So if you want to know my initial impressions on how to crush the next week's events within the game of Marvel Strike Force, then join me in this video. What is going on, everyone? I'm BPG and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, I make at least 2 videos every single week for Marvel Strike Force, usually based around the events in the game. So if you find this content helpful, please do consider giving it a like, subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell for any other videos that I post. And if you're new around here or not, please do leave a comment down below. I do enjoy speaking to every single one of you. And in the news this week, more Scopely money grabbing revealed. That is correct. Yesterday we had a blog releasing the new team, or the next team that is coming out within Marvel Strike Force, the Illuminati. And surprise, surprise, it turns out it is another money grab from Scopely. What can I say? I am completely and utterly disappointed. It does add even more fuel to the fire of my video that Cosmic Crucible sucks. I might do a video on this Illuminati at some point in time, but I don't really want to be giving them the airwave space at the moment because I feel that the community that I represent, the free-to-play community, has been absolutely shafted. Fuck you, free-to-play commanders. Coming out milestones are back this week. This should be the last week of the coming out milestones. They should actually be live as of you watching this video. So if you find the gems for this week, please do pop the comment down below on the video. It helps the entire community, and I will pin the comment of the gems when you find them. Merc's Golden Bounty. We are into week 7 of the Merc's Golden Bounty, so we should have one more weekend left, if I'm right in saying, after this weekend. You should all know what you're doing by now. This has added a very nice gold boost to the account. And on Monday, the 1st of July, which will be Happy Canada Day to all my good friends in Canada, especially Boylon and Dorky Dad, there will be a battle pass for I Am Patriot coming. There is also a costume in it, I believe, for Captain America, but whether that will be on the free-to-play track or no, I doubt as much. And Sword Satellite will be returning. That is correct. Sword Satellite returns this week again. And we also have a Black Panther Shuri. This is the first new member of the Illuminati. She will be coming out on the 2nd, which is Tuesday. Let's look at a little recap on Homeward Bound. And if you have followed all my advice, you should have now cleared this event. And by the time we have the Friday free claim and the end of the week, we should be at about 900,000 points. So that is quite a lot of points for the month-long milestone, if I'm completely honest. And so with that month being over, we have a new month now. And the first event in this new month of July is Mapping the Wilderness. This is a 7-day event. It is going to start on the 1st of July 2024 at 2 PM PDT or 10 PM BST if you're like me in the UK. And it's going to finish on the 8th of July at 2 PM PDT or 10 PM BST. And it has an associated web milestone called Scientific Breakthrough that is going to be going on at the same time. The only other event going on next week is a Quick Rumble, apart from obviously Sword Satellite, but Quick Rumble next Friday, the 5th of July at 2 PM PDT or 10 PM BST. It's called Independence Assemble. This is obviously based around Independence Day on the 4th of July. And you are going to get extra points for winning Blitz with Avengers. And there are tons and tons and tons of members on your roster that have the Avengers trait. So hopefully this should be a pretty quick one to do. Let's take a quick initial look at Scientific Breakthrough, which is the web milestone. And in this, we are going to be spending Incursion campaign energy and battling in raids. This one we had not too long ago. It is going to give you 30,000 points towards the Mapping the Wilderness event. And it is going to give you some Wilderness Orb fragments, 8,000 to be precise, which are also a scoring method for the Mapping the Wilderness event. And lab supplies are this month item that we are chasing, and we are going to get 30,000 of those, which is the month-long basically credits. And the TLDR for this is to spend 50 cores per day on Incursion campaign energy and do 7 raid battles per day. Or if you are able to do 9 raid battles per day, you do not have to spend any cores at all on Incursion campaign. Just spend the energy that is coming into your account over that 24-hour period. And that leads us into Mapping the Wilderness. And really and truthfully, there are only 2 main inputs for us free-to-play players in this event, and that is to play 1 raid battle with the Alpha Flight team. Now, hopefully you have taken my advice and called for Sasquatch, so you can get these 5,000 points. If not, hopefully you will have him unlocked at some point in time this week, because he is the month-long character. We'll go over this a little bit more on Monday's video when the events go live. And you are also going to get 2 points for collecting Wilderness Orb fragments. Now, we know they are coming from the web milestone, but where else are they coming from, you might ask, BPG? Well, they are going to be a reward in Sword Satellite. This reminds me of something. Wasn't this the event where we had Black Knight? Yeah, very similar. Wow, we'll see how that all pans out. As of yet, I don't have any tables to be able to share with you. We have asked the question in the Envoy server for this, but we have not yet had that. So hopefully by Monday we will get that. Otherwise, it will be on Monday's video anyway. Our known free-to-play total is 51,000 points. And again, as I said, the TLDR, you're going to want to play 1 raid battle with the Alpha Flight team, do as well as you can in Sword Satellite, and collect your daily free claims. Now, I believe there is also a Independence Day or July 4th calendar that is coming out, and that apparently is going to have Wilderness Orbs in it according to the data mines. Whether that is true or no, I do not know, so that is subject to change. We will see what happens next week with that. So those 51,000 points, they get us down to milestone 10, but as you can see, to get all the lab supplies and the map fragment, we need to get down to 94,000 points. So I am hoping that there is a lot of points within Sword Satellite. You will also see that there are extra inputs here for raiding with Sasquatch at 5, 6 and 7 yellow stars, Guardian at 5, 6 and 7 yellow stars, and North Star at 5, 6 and 7 yellow stars. Those are really still the whale milestones. And I want to give you just some brief thoughts on yesterday's blog. I completely and utterly do not agree with the unlock method for Captain Britain. I think it is scummy AF. Expecting people to spend $300 or £300, because the dollar to pound ratio for some obscure reason in the game is exactly the same. But expecting players to spend £300 just to be able to unlock one character, in my mind, is completely and utterly unrealistic. This has free to play. We wouldn't get it even if we tried. I know there were the council, the MSFPV council. They tried to get something in for free to play. I doubt free to play would ever have gotten anything in this. But this really hits the people who buy the battle passes and the strike passes every single week. Every 2 weeks, as you know, we have a new battle pass, and then we have a new strike pass, and they alternate. So that means that there is effectively a strike pass to buy 1 week, then a battle pass, then a strike pass, then a battle pass for every single week of the year. This costs £20 per time. That is £80 every 4 weeks, and that comes out at £1,040 throughout the course of 12 months. I can't fathom it. Why, Scopely? Why would you decide to throw that away? How many players now are not going to bother buying the passes anymore because of your piss taking? I just want to bring your attention to the notification that was in the MSPV server. Basically, as many of you have undoubtedly heard, the Illuminati team is coming with Captain Britain as their champion. They are a crucible team consisting of 6 members: Black Bolt, Mr. Fantastic, Black Panther Shuri, Hank Pym, Iron Man, and Captain Britain. You can read all about them in the blog and check out your favorite content creators channel. Hopefully that's me, but if not, hey, that's cool. I can tell you right now that it is night and day between the free-to-play team that we're going to get of Black Bolt, Mr. Fantastic, Black Panther Shuri, Hank Pym, and Iron Man, and the team that consists with Captain Britain on it. The team is night and day different. If you don't get that from the kits, just trust me on this. It is completely night and day. The council was looped in regarding the unlock method for Captain Britain and given the opportunity to provide feedback and suggestions. After discussions, which included proposals for free-to-play players to unlock, our suggestions were not accepted by the team at Scopely. The council is unanimous. We do not like this release method for the game or the community. We continue to represent the interests of all players, and while this was not a win, we regroup and move on to the next topic at hand. Now, I have seen a lot of really poor responses to this from the community, and I want to share something with you, and this might get me in trouble, and if it does, so be it. This is how I feel at the moment. I want to share a response to you because us envoys, we also went into battle. In fact, it was the amount that we kicked up, I think, that caused the blog to be delayed, because it was supposed to be out a day earlier than it came out. We kicked off like anything within the Envoy server about the unlock methods and everything like that. Once we knew what was going on, we were really excited when the team dropped. Everyone was. We were like, oh, this is brilliant. Great team. Then they told us how the unlock methods were going to happen. And it was like you had popped a balloon in the room. It was so deflated. So I asked the question about, we have combat calls. For those of you that don't know, we have calls with the developers. We had a combat call today, which I didn't turn up to, not in full anyway. I didn't turn up to, and I didn't give any feedback on the team because basically I have lost all love for trying to do that for them. In fairness, this week has just kicked me in the balls from a perspective of Marvel Strike Force. But we will regroup and we will come back. I asked the question, you know, why have all these decisions been made before we've even had the combat calls and stuff like that? And I was told the following. Sometimes we'll ask for your input, sometimes for your feedback, and other times like this one, we'll inform you to better prepare to cover the topic. I totally understand your point. I just want to address that it won't always be like this, but this time we are experimenting with something. Well, I hope this experiment goes really well for you, Scopely, because if it doesn't, and this is the, you know, another nail in the coffin for the game, it is really sad. You have an amazing IP. You have an amazing game. All you have to do is fix the bugs that are in it. Give people the open all orbs back, because that I see every day for everything that you put down that is open all orbs. When's it coming back? When's it coming back? Sort your servers out. get it sorted, and you could have a game that makes brilliant money. There are other games out there where you buy a battle pass for £10. Now, I'm going to say this right now. Fortnite, classic example. It is a shooter game. I know it's a bigger game than this, but you buy a battle pass in Fortnite for £10. As long as you are engaged in the game, you never have to buy a battle pass ever again. That's it. You never have to buy a battle pass ever again, because you will get enough V-Bucks from the battle pass to buy the next battle pass. You guys are getting £80 every month out of a lot of people. Some people, you might only be getting 20. Some people like me, you'll be getting nothing. But there are people who are fully engaged in this game who are giving you £80 every single month. That is more than a AAA title on the PlayStation, or, you know, PlayStation 5, or on the Xbox, or even a AAA title on the PC. And you guys are throwing it away over one character and doing some experimenting. Please flipping sort this out. Get this, you know, get something sorted with this, Scopely. Anyway, that is my views on yesterday. And what about my final thoughts on this week's coming up events? Well, it is another new month. We're going to be able to get Sasquatch, hopefully, as the month-long character. Or not hopefully, you will be able to get Sasquatch as the month-long character. The events seem pretty simple. The only thing that I'm a little worried about, again, is Sword Satellite, because that can lock people out. It is a roster check. It's checking how wide your roster is, how big your roster is. So do as well as you can. Don't stress about it. That's all I can say, guys. Look, we can't stress about this. It's a game. We should be playing it for the fun. I just get stressed because I'm representing you guys. I feel like I've let you guys down. Again, if you found the content in this video helpful, please do consider giving it a like. Subscribe to the channel for more content. And until next time, everyone, try and stay positive.